for you. Hi, Olga. Look at them all. Housekeeping, restaurant, bars. Who else is coming out? There's loads of it. Destination services. I don't believe this. The doctor's here. Take a good look at the doctor. Because next time it'll cost you 50 quid. Who else have we got? Look at this. The bars are here, food and beverage departments. Navigators are here, the bridge are here. Darren, our general manager, Michelle, our hotel manager, has come down. And, sorry, sir. Sorry. No, it's no, we're through the crew. It's all right. Hang on a minute. Sorry. Cyrus, what are you doing?
Where am I? I thought I'm still cleaning it.
Have you lost the plot? What's going on?
I don't know. Something went wrong.
Something went wrong. You're very good at dancing, Cyrus. You know, you just come down and showed us, and I think you should do it on your own. Hit the centre stage, ladies and gentlemen. Cyrus! You look like you hurt yourself as well. Good. Thank you very much.
It's still intact, virgin steel.
Virgin on the ridiculous, yeah. A round of applause for Cyrus. Okay, let's do this. Who have we got over here? Give a round of applause for Bars. Is that real? Is it real? Never seen. Oh wait, what's in that? Here we go over it. Round of applause for housekeeping. Destination services. Your chefs. Your doctor. Everybody loves you, but nobody wants to go and see you, if you know what I mean. And the nurses. Give them a round of applause. Josie, our crew manager. The sous chefs, look at this, give them a round of applause. The chefs. Who else? Shapneys, hello Shapneys. Have I missed anyone? The navigators. Shops. I think I've covered everything. Everybody else, well done. And do you know what? There's one person who keeps everything knitted together, and he's right here to say a few words. So please, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Captain John Clark!
Thank you, Matt. And now about a round of applause for Matt and his entertainment team. So thanks so much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. I think one of the highlights of any Marella cruise is indeed the crew. So Matt has sort of mentioned individually all the different departments. There's lots of people behind the scenes, of course, that you'll never see. So I was just going to ask, if you've enjoyed the crew, I'm going to ask if you could show your appreciation by another round of applause. But before I ask you to do that, I have to say that I was just I was chatting to the chief purser this evening. We have a chief purser here, Andreas. Andreas is there, right? Chief purser in charge of all the finances on board. And he was talking to somebody from the office, and they said that the louder, noisiest round of applause, standing ovation, the louder and the noisier it is, the bigger discounts he is allowed to give away this cruise. So ladies and gentlemen, how have you found the crew this week? Well, that wasn't bad. The only thing is, the person he was talking to in the office didn't realise that you were all inclusive anyway. So no discounts, I'm afraid, at all. But thank you for that sound of appreciation, ladies and gentlemen. It's much appreciated. But what you don't know is, you sort of rate us as Matt mentioned about the if you get a comment card to fill out, rate us, see how we did. But what he didn't mention was, before we come down this evening, we actually rate you as guests. The good news is that we feel collectively you have been the nicest group of guests we've ever sailed with. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. You absolutely the finest. I tell you what, last week was rubbish. Except for the 350 of you here who were last week. You were okay. But and I don't say that every week, okay? Yeah, actually I do, it's on the speech. But I hope you had a great time. We've certainly enjoyed sailing with you. But as I say, the Marella Explorer is like a swan floating serenely on the surface. Underneath, the legs are kicking like crazy, and there's probably a lot of stuff that you don't know that goes on, including the navigation. How have you found the navigation this cruise? See, you take it for granted, don't you? Do not take it for granted. And we have a couple of navigators down here. Do we have some navigators here? There we go. We have John and Alex. And John is holding the youngest navigator on board. And this farewell from the crew, that's how important it is to us, that they've left the bridge, instead of navigating, they've come down to the stage to say goodbye to you. That's how seriously we take it. But just out of interest, this week we would have travelled 1,626 nautical miles. We've been at sea for 97 hours at an average speed of 17 knots, and we didn't get lost once. Yep. And we are well in time for arriving into Valencia sometime tomorrow afternoon. No problem at all. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure. Matt did mention the questionnaires. We would like you to fill them out, and we like a bit of constructive criticism. But what I always say is, if you've really enjoyed your cruise and you get that form to fill out, please, put a little note. If you've enjoyed particular crew members, put their name down, because we can share it with them, and they know that they've done a good job. Because we actually don't get paid to do this job. We do it it's like a charity work. We just love making sure that you have a great time. So the odd comment to say you've had a great time is great. You can mention that the bartender that mixed your cocktail perfectly. The housekeeper that did those amazing towel animals, probably scared the life out of you at times, but they do an amazing job. The dining room steward who served your meal perfectly. And even once I got a nice comment about myself. Actually, it was on the public address system. The captain sounded so much younger than he looked. That was a very nice comment. But also there was a mention about the engineering department and how well they kept that toilet vacuum system going. Because there was a lady that sat on the loo, accidentally pressed the flush while she was still sat there, lost 20 kilos and got a facelift for free. And that's the sort of extra service that our crew would like to give you, ladies and gentlemen. All part of the service. So as I say, ladies and gentlemen, there's about 838 crew members on board of 39 different nationalities. We're all here to give you a great time. So I hope we did. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and we hope to see you again sometime in the future. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much indeed for joining us.
Thank you very much, Captain John Clark and the crew of the Marella Explorer. Cyrus. On behalf of myself and the entertainment team and all the cast and crew here, we'd like to thank you very much as well. But tonight coming up, we're still not finished. We've got the Screenshot Game Show.